The Animal Hospital Roblox situation is bad. They almost just lost everything. Alright, so there's this new game that's been popping off on Roblox recently, and it's called Animal Hospital. You basically survive nights in this hospital while finding anomalies and treating patients, but it's just been popping off recently, getting like 300,000 concurrent users, even peaking at 1.2 million players just a few days ago. Before we can get into all the drama that's been happening, you must first learn exactly what Animal Hospital is and how the game works. This is a fairly new Roblox game, but it has been taking over the Roblox platform recently, only being released to the public on the 10th of May 2026. The game is made by a developer who goes by the name of Reut. Since its release, this game has been popping off, getting over 300,000 concurrent players as of recording this video, peaking at over 1.2 million concurrent users only a couple of days ago, and I think it's safe to say that this game is on track to be the next big thing on Roblox. The goal of the game is to survive a shift in this creepy looking hospital where you will treat patients and do tasks, while finding very weird anomalies in the meantime. It gets pretty creepy. The game is honestly pretty fun, and I honestly think it has potential to be the next big thing on Roblox. But of course, we have all learnt by now that you can't have anything fun on Roblox without controversy and drama. And what if I told you that moderators of the game are currently being slandered, harassed, and even doxxed, but even disgusting predators are trying to take over the game's community. It has gotten so bad that this community is even being compared to Dandy's World, who has had a long history of bad actors getting exposed for horrible things. I'll touch on that a bit later in the video. Alright, but they have been in some drama, and it all starts in their Discord server. And basically a rumor was going around that they were allowing a pro shipper. Now basically, if you don't know what that is, a pro shipper is someone who ships fictional characters, except it's usually problematic, like a disgusting age gap or non-consensual elements. Basically just weird fetish content, and it always happens in these type of communities. Happens in Dandy's World, happens in Forsaken, and now it's happening in an Animal Hospital. This is an example of one of these weirdos who makes these pro shipper arts, and yeah bro, it's just fucking weird. So yeah, this rumor was going around that basically the staff in this Animal Hospital Discord server were doing nothing about this pro shipper, but as you will find out soon, it was basically just a huge misunderstanding, and they actually just didn't know the definition of pro shipping. Yeah, as you can see, people were making tickets, and this guy, the staff member, the senior mod Noodle Law, he was actually the one who didn't know what pro shipping means and says that they allow shipping as long as it's not sexual or inappropriate. The only problem is pro shipping is inherently inappropriate. Like, there's no getting around that. The problem is Noodle Law didn't know this, and as you can see, one of the last messages before they had like the server shutdown was this staff member accusing the staff team of allowing this pro shipper and allowing illegal and behavior, just a whole bunch of stuff without showing any proof. And yeah man, it's just, you know, it's not good because it was an honest mistake, as you guys will see. Just wait. But yeah, this made Twitter really mad, bro. This made the weirdos who do the pro shipping really mad, because obviously Animal Hospital, they officially banned shipping content. But yeah, Twitter was really mad at that. Like, look at this, bro. They were so mad, bro. And it like got so bad to the point where the staff team were getting harassed and even doxxed purely because they banned pro shipping. Like, it's crazy, dude. Firstly, they get like abused on Twitter for making a mistake by allowing pro shipping, but then when they ban it, they also get fucking shit on and even doxxed, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's not on, bro. It's not on. But yeah, some time would pass, and bro, they almost ruined the reputation of this game, dude. Like, I was saying this on my main channel. It's almost like turning into the new Dandy's World, dude. And as you know, that community is just cooked, bro. They have so many in that community and so many disgusting people. But yeah, some time would pass and the Animal Hospital would officially put out a response document, which I've got up here. We're going to start by reading this first part. After the first server shutdown, we became aware of a possible moderator acting outside their authorized permissions and without admin approval. That moderator was removed from the team immediately, and the server is on read only for the next few weeks due to safety reasons mentioned before in server news. And in addition, we are taking the time to once again rework the server behind the scenes and improve it for future usage for our members. This rogue moderator had the most technical experience, and our former CM temporarily gave certain admin permissions in the server to make changes to help organize the server in AHA's earlier days. We did not know at the time how they would use these permissions, and this was our greatest error. In our investigation, we learned this rogue moderator was getting into verbal arguments with members and would mute or delete them with without reason, then delete the proof and the mod actions from all our records, so staff would not see it. They would delete their completed tickets without saving them to transcripts. They would also delete posts that criticized them, including multiple posts of them being disrespectful to our members. We would not have seen any of these unless they were reported to us with screenshots by members. When we first got word of this, we began the investigation, but we could not publicly speak on this because we didn't want to lose more proof if this moderator became aware of it. At this time, we still did not know about the technical edits that were made on the server to hide most of this evidence. They hid these extra permissions behind all other roles, so even when a new CM arrived, it went unnoticed due to them being hidden. There were also permissions that were not given to other moderators that they should have had. This made it more difficult to see a lot of what was going on. A second shutdown followed, ultimately due to a doxing incident that occurred. Once the server reopened after the first shutdown, we worked through community concerns individually and remained open to all criticism that didn't cross into personal attacks. Amid this, the rogue moderator responded to criticism in a way that was entirely unprofessional, and we apologize deeply for their words and actions during this time. The doxing was a very real situation and not something we would ever lie about. One of our staff members had their identity and personal information leaked. As soon as the information came in, we immediately shut down. We did not want to risk any further safety risks to our staff or anyone. Within a few hours of the shutdown, we began to notice that certain channels and files began to be deleted. We immediately notified the CM and woke them up to stop this. The rogue moderator began deleting several channels, including Archive, to remove themselves from the server. It was stopped and all permissions were then stripped from the moderator. The following day after the mass ban, there was a lot of confusion by staff with tickets requesting an unban due to no record of why they were banned. After interviewing the members of the group chat, it was revealed that this rogue moderator lied to them and told them that there was approval for all of this. Also, there were actions made by the rogue moderator during the VC stage. Our CM regrets handling this issue through the VC stage, but we saw a lot of criticism about people being muted and kicked from the stage. We were initially confused by this, but it was later revealed that this was done by the rogue moderator and not by our CM. This was all uncovered in our investigations after multiple interviews. The rogue moderator will no longer be allowed back in our community, and we apologize deeply for their actions. Our biggest failure was not catching this sooner. We wanted to be transparent about this earlier, but we could not jeopardize our investigation. Otherwise, we may have never got the answers we have now. So yeah, basically they put out this response apologizing for their mistake, but to be fair, it was just an honest mistake. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think, so drop a comment down below and just let me know. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here, make this quick little video, talk about the situation, and yeah, subscribe because we are uploading videos every 2 days, I think, on this channel. Subscribe to my main channel because we're uploading the best documentaries over there. And yeah, have a good one. Peace.